Come on, let's clap. Let's clap. God bless you guys. Good morning. It's a feel good Friday. We truly appreciate you guys hanging out with us on a feel good Friday. Good morning, guys. God bless each and every one of you. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. That's with SennyJ and Miss Miko. Only place on earth where you get your morning started. Right, chat room is wide open. Good morning, guys. We truly appreciate your joining in. Please like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. We definitely appreciate you. This is where you get your morning love. But most importantly, it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Miss Miko, God bless you. You're looking good over there. You're looking nice and shiny over there. You're glowing. Good morning, and how are you, young lady?
Good morning, Shawn. Good morning, chat room family. Guess what? It is TGIF. Oh my gosh, it's been such a long week. Feels good to be with you guys on this Feel Good Friday. It's your girl, Miss Miko, and I will be bringing you so much today. Let me tell y'all, Fridays is my favorite day of the week, so I'm going to bring y'all my best. First, let's get started with the weather. Right now in Bethlehem, PA, Lehigh Valley, where we do record the show from, it is currently 67, going to a high of 75, and it's supposed to rain all day today. Now, I know yesterday I said the same thing and it didn't rain, but it's really going to rain today. New York City, where y'all at? What's up? What's up? What's up? I hope y'all staying dry. Same deal. It's 64, going to high of 75, and it's going to be rainy and sticky today, tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday. So y'all in for a washout this weekend. Whatever plans you have, take it inside. Go make a baby. Go do something. Just don't be out in the New York City streets. I'll be bringing you Miss Miko's tips. Yep, I have some more tips for you guys. I also have silly crime that will cost you time. So you need to stick around with us. The only place on earth where you get your morning started right.
Well, where you get your morning started right, we are super excited to be here this morning on a Feel Good Friday, and I feel the same way as you, Miss Miko. Friday's the best day out of the week. Get that weekend started, whatever you events you have a plan, or just doing stuff around the house, or whatever you do, handling your business. It's Friday, and we're super excited to be here. Like we always say, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's
Hey,
at. We want to start early in the morning. Where the heart's at in the
in the
chat
chat
room.
room. Hey, where the heart's at?
Hey,
Y'all remember that one?
where the heart's at in the
In
chat
the chat
room.
room.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm super excited. Now, before we get into the show, Miss Miko, and it's good to see you, and good morning. Cindy be on the way. Cindy's, I don't know
Running
what
a
day.
little late.
You know how Cindy is. But
Cindy
God
is
bless.
Cindy in this situation.
Cindy, and we're gonna hold it down until she gets. And I
Absolutely.
wish she was here right now, but I have you, and God bless you, and I got all the chat room. And good morning. Let's way back to chat room, Miss Miko.
Hi,
What's up, guys?
guys.
Come on in, Prentice, all of y'all. Come
It's
on,
good to be back and good to
Dara.
see
Come
you
on,
guys
y'all.
again.
Come in the chat room. LaShawn Brown, Oliver. Let's go. Everybody, come in chat room now.
And tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Like,
Like
comment, and
and
post.
like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team with the Queen, SennyJ, and also the Queen, Miss Miko. Miss Miko, guess what? Breaking
What's
news.
up? What's up?
I'm gonna just jump right into it right now.
Go ahead, Shawn. Go for it.
Your boy Shawn Harvey,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Miko, got the drum roll ready? Your boy Shawn Harvey is finally going to be a grandfather.
Oh my God, Shawn, that's great news! Congratulations! Oh man, we gotta send some hearts and stuff, you guys. Send Shawn some hearts.
Yo, send me some love in this chat
Yes.
room. You guys have been through this journey with me and my ups and downs. Uh, even not even thinking that I would ever become a grandfather. Well, guess what? My beloved daughter, Arena Harvey, who's always in the chat room, she is with child, and my whole family is excited. And a man, the baby father, the young man who I want to give this young man a round of applause,
Shout out to the Harveys and the Harvey baby father.
right, for completing the mission. And my daughter posted on her social media page, that she's pregnant. And I've known this now, for a couple of months, but my daughter wanted to keep this a private until she gave everybody the okay. So She gave the blessing. So I'm here to let my podcast family know that finally, at the elderly age of 58 years old,
You
your
did it,
boy,
Shawn. You
your
you a
boy,
pop pop for real. That's pop pop age. You supposed to be a pop pop at 50. You're not supposed to be a pop pop at 32. So shout out to you.
uh, as a black man, welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? As an African American man, I am definitely old as hell to be a grandfather. I'm,
No,
I'm
you're not.
58. I'm 58 years old. That is really grandfather age for real. But in the African American community, with all these neighbors running around, grandfathers. And Miss Miko, if you don't mind, if you could look it up for me,
Mhm.
what's the average age of the grandfather for the neighbor? We don't use the N word here. We substitute that with neighbor. Thanks to my man A.G. White for giving us that terminology a couple of years ago. Uh, but y'all show me some love in the chat room. Your boy
Yes.
is about to be a, a grandfather. Please, prayers up for a healthy pregnancy for my daughter, Arena. Please, if y'all don't mind, because we need all these prayers for this young lady. And we are super excited. The due date is sometime in November. So I can't, get the smile off my face. I'm happy. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her man. And we're gonna have I'm gonna be a grandfather with it's a boy. It's a boy. By matter of fact, it's a boy.
Okay.
And I'm super duper excited about that. So I appreciate just my family. It's all love, and I'm just couldn't wait for the opportunity to share with you, Miss Miko, and the whole chat room that your boy will be a grandfather. So
Thank
let's
you for telling us that, Shawn. Thanks for sharing your news. Congratulations.
thank you, man. Y'all clap for me. Let's go.
Yeah, let's clap it up for Shawn.
I'm the oldest grandfather on earth, but Miss Miko, and I will prove that right now because Miss Miko got some stats for us right now. Miss Miko, what is the average age of the African American man, the neighbor,
Oh,
uh, as a grandfather in America, Miss Miko?
because I'm not finding too much. I Googled average age of African American grandparents, and not too much came up on that. It said the average age of grandparents in the US was 67 years old. But hold on.
Now you know damn well that most black men are not grandfathers for the first time at 67 years old.
Right.
Do we know
Okay, now
any?
it said no, it's not giving too much
No, I mean,
information.
why you keep researching? Let me say, how many people? I think put it up one chat room. If I'm the oldest person you know, that's not a grandfather. And I want to give it up for Mike Grasky, who back in the days who called on to the show, who's a loving grandfather to all his children. And you heard him. He said, "Hang in there. It's gonna happen one day. It's gonna happen." And Mike, guess what? I'm joining the club, and I'm super excited. I can't wipe the smile off my face. It's a good look. I am so happy, and I don't know how it feels, obviously, to be a grandfather, but we'll know that, God willing, in the next couple of months in November. But I am super excited and I'm ready. So, chat room, I always share what I'm going through. We're all family. So this is one of those situations where there's something good, there's something precious. I feel so good about it. And your boy at 58 years old, be a grandfather. And Miss Miko, do you know, and I'll prove it to you before you even look up stats, even if you can find them or not. Ms. Miko, am I the oldest person that you know in your life that's not a grandfather?
That's not a grandfather.
That means yes. See how long it takes you to think about it? I'll give you a minute to think about it. I'm telling you, it's very rare, especially an African American man like me that's born and raised in these streets, that grew up in the Bronx, New York. You can hear all the hood. You can hear all that hood in me, and I'm not a grandfather yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sharing to one of my comedian brothers, my man Bob Athene. We was in Brooklyn the other night doing a comedy show, and I broke that news to him, and he was so happy. And he was like, "I've been a grandfather for 10 years already," and I think he's like in his late 40s.
Oh wow.
So, Miss Miko, once again, and chat room, if y'all don't mind, am I
You
the
help me out, chat room, because I ain't finding too much.
I well then chat room, help me out with this. Am I the oldest person that you know that's not a grandfather yet? And show me some love, Miss Miko. Am I the oldest person, the oldest man, oldest black man, African American man that's not a grandfather yet that you ever known in your life?
That I know, yes.
Older
Not
than
one.
me. Older than me. No, Miss Miko, knock it off. Because all the people in your family, all the men, probably when they in their 50s or mid
No, my
50s,
uncle's not a grandfather. No, my uncle's older than you. He's like 67.
you have kids?
Yeah, he has one daughter. He's not a grandpa. So no, my uncle.
Okay, so he could take my place.
You
I'm
passing the
gonna
torch?
yeah, I'm gonna pass the torch. And fellas and everybody in the chat room, I'll keep all you guys updated, but I am super excited that I'm going to be a grandfather. Let's clap for me one more
Good news
time.
on a Feel Good Friday, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Good news on a Feel Good Friday. Now, did you tell Cindy the news?
No, I was gonna tell her. I know she doesn't know. I told you guys right now, right here, there, right now.
She's gonna be shocked when she gets on.
Uh, Before we get into the show, and guys, welcome to the show. Where the hearts at in the chat room? Hey, where the
Hey,
hearts at in the chat room? Okay, Miss Miko,
what's up?
let me ask you this question, and I asked everyone in the chat room before we get into the show. Uh, there's a picture here of some cornbread. You know, the all world famous cornbread that we all enjoy and that we all,
Mm-hmm.
had the pleasure of eating through our lifetime. And let me ask you this question: with cornbread, uh, uh, add two things. I'm gonna ask you this question: add two things to eat with cornbread, Miss Miko. Add on a Feel Good Friday, guys. You think about that for a minute before we get into the shows, guys. In
I
the
already
chat,
know.
in the chat room, add two things to eat with cornbread. I know it sounds simple, and it sounds like a simple question, but it might be a complicated answer with that. Um, and I think, okay, I'll throw one. What's the easy one? Collard greens and I don't know, black eyed peas. Collard
I
greens.
say,
What
go
you say?
ahead.
What you
I
say?
said smothered turkey wings and collards.
I just said collard
All right. Well, because I just had that. Well, smothered turkey wings and candy yams.
with cornbread.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chat room on a Feel Good Friday, help us out here. Add two things that goes with cornbread. I mean, I think it's a simple question, but if you really think about it, it's like Miss Miko just said, smothered with turkey and what did you say?
Candy yams.
And candy yams. Okay. And I think Miss Miko and all of us is going to think a little more and go, wait a minute, maybe it might be something else that we've had that's gone with that cornbread. Miss Miko, question to you on Feel Good Friday. When the last time, before we get into our first story, when the last time you had a good piece of cornbread, Miss Miko?
On Sunday.
Tell us about it real quick.
On Sunday, I was down in Atlantic City, and I went to that place. I forgot the name of it. It's a soul food restaurant down there, and I had smothered turkey wings, candied yams, mac and cheese, greens, and cornbread. And they gave me like a big like container of cornbread. I still got some sitting right here on the counter. We couldn't eat it all. It was like 12 pieces for like $4.
Now, I've had some good cornbread and I had some bad cornbread.
Mm-hmm.
I had
To me, cornbread's only good when it's piping hot out the oven with that little smidgen of butter on there.
right.
Once it starts to get cold, I'm not interested.
Yeah. You can't eat the cold cornbread.
Yeah, I'm not
You
interested.
can't eat the hard cornbread. I've had cornbread a couple of months ago. I had went out to a restaurant, and the cornbread was so sweet. It was so good. It was
Mm-hmm.
buttery. Uh, Cornbread is a part of the fabric of what especially African Americans. We take a cornbread because cornbread was part of the meal when back in the slavery days when they used to give us slop to eat,
Right.
and then we created the cornbread. So yeah, two things to add with cornbread on a Feel Good Friday, guys. Uh, I said black eyed peas and What did I
I
say?
don't like black eyed peas. There's something about it that don't sit well with me. I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know what it is. I don't think it's enjoyable.
I'm gonna put them on chat room if you enjoy the black eyed peas. I grew up with the black eyed peas. My mother forced me to eat them. My mother actually put black eyed peas in my cereal back in the day.
You a lie. Mama Harvey ain't do that. You a lie.
Uh, oh, and speaking of that, Miss Miko, Mother Harvey had a message for you. She said that you obviously you're absolutely beautiful. She's a big fan of yours, and she said she's going away in July, and she gonna need you to help her with those pockets. She's 91 years old, and she's taxing everybody. Yeah.
Tell Mama Harvey send me her cash app. I'm gonna send a little something,
But
a couple of dollars.
But Miss Speaker, I'll be telling my mother, like, yo, you got to slow down with the whole 91 thing. She's like, no, I'm 91 years old. Everybody got to give me money.
I'm going to send a couple of dollars.
She hit my wife up. Put your wife on the phone. I put her on the phone. And next thing you know, I'm like, okay, I'm just hearing, okay, Mrs. Harvey. Okay, I got you. I got you. So I just want to relay that message. So before we start the show, Miss Miko, I'm going to yield my time to you. Mm-hmm. What is the message that you have for Mother Harvey, who reached out, who follows you obsessively on social media?
She sure do. She do. She really does.
I'm going to give you the floor. Welcome to the show, guys, on the Feel Good Friday, only place on earth where you get your morning started right before we start the show. Miss Miko, you look at the camera, and you know Mama Harvey's on deck.
Always on deck.
Would you, to a 91-year-old, remember, this is the mother of the church.
Oh my gosh, I learned my lesson.
This is the mother of the church.
Mama Harvey.
We're going to give you the floor right now. Go ahead.
Mama Harvey, your girl, Miss Miko, got you. I'm going to send you a couple of dollars. You can take on your trip and you can buy some trinkets and some stuff, but don't buy nothing for Shawn, though, because Shawn make more money than me. But I got you for your pocket, Mama Harvey. I promise I got you. Send me a Cash App request. Does she use Cash App or no?
People in the chat room, how bad did Miss Miko
fail miserably? I think I did good.
On Talk About? She took. I said she's the mother of the church. She's 91 years old. Here go Miss Miko. Mama Harvey, I got you. Yo, what's your son?
Mama Harvey from the Bronx. She know what it is. Stop playing with me, Shawn.
Yo, what's your Mama Harvey? What's your Cash App, son?
What's your Cash App, Mama Harvey? I got you.
I don't think my mother has a Cash App. Do 90-year-old people have Cash App? I don't know.
I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it via Shawn, Mama Harvey. Since Wendy Gonzalez is the gatekeeper, can't nobody go to your house without checking in with Wendy first. But I got you, Mama Harvey.
And Wendy Gonzalez, you're next on the list. So what I said to my mother, I thought of you, Wendy Gonzalez, a few others, the ambassador, Vanetta George, and even Princess and some of the others. And I figured that most of us will go on over to Mama Harvey's house, sit there and pay homage to the Queen. And I'm going to work on a date where I'm going to have a couple of shifts of the chat room to go on over to Mama Harvey's house and hail to the Queen. How about that? So, Miss Miko, are you interested, before we get into the show, of coming up over to the Bronx and saying hello to Mama Harvey in person?
It got to be the Bronx, Shawn. I'm from Brooklyn. We don't go to the Bronx. Can I meet in Harlem?
Nah.
We can't go to Ricardo's?
You got to come to the jungle.
Oh, I don't go to the Bronx, Shawn. I don't like the Bronx.
You got to come to
It's going to be a rough one. I don't know. I don't know about this one.
All right, well, I'm going to step to the side. Let Mama Harvey know that.
No, don't step to the side. No. Hi, Mama Harvey. I'll see you soon. I'll be in the Bronx. I'm going to come visit you.
All right, guys. So I'm going to reach out to a bunch of y'all, and we're going to make something happen where we all going to link up, and we're going to show Mama Harvey some love. So
absolutely.
So thank you so much, guys. We appreciate you. All right, Mom, can I get on with the show? Okay. Miss Miko, going to send you a few dollars. Okay.
A couple of dollars.
A couple of dollars. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Please like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. Only place on earth. We get your morning started right with Miss Miko. the queen, and also our other queen, SennyJ, and your boy Harvey right here.
Baby
All right, so
J.
listen, what we gonna do before we get into all our segments? Let's get into some front page news with SennyJ, but we're gonna do Tamiko's version, Miss Miko. So go ahead and thanks guys. Yesterday, man, we had so many folks viewing the show and watching the show, and
Thank you.
we truly appreciate y'all. So thank you so much. All right, Miss Miko, what's going on in the news?
I mean, I hate to do it on this Feel Good Friday, but we got word yesterday that the 5 people that was on the sub missile, what is it, sub vessel, has believed to have passed away. Um, According to CNN and CBS News, missing submarine tourists believed to be dead after Coast Guard reveals catastrophic implosion. So basically, their submarine imploded as it hit the ocean floor. All 5 tourists on the missing Ocean Gate Titan submarine are believed to be dead after U.S. Coast Guard officials revealed that their vessel suffered a catastrophic implosion. The news emerged yesterday after authorities confirmed debris that have been found was part of the sub in question. That's horrible. The debris were located 1,600 feet from the bow of the RIMS Titanic on the seafloor, said Admiral Rain Argan during the press conference yesterday afternoon. So, are we sending out like condolences? Are we saying, oh, are we doing that? Or what are we doing, Shawn? Sydney's there. Yay!
Are
Hey,
we
girl,
twinning?
hey.
Are we twinning, Miss Miko? Are we
Hey,
twinning?
girl, hey. Good morning. Take
Morning,
over the
Shawn.
story, girl. Take over the story. I was chopping
Sorry,
it
I'm
up.
a little tardy for the party.
We
Everybody, well,
missed you, but we got to do a rewind because Shawn dropped some big news. Shawn, the floor is yours.
well, first of all, good morning to SennyJ. Senny, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Uh,
Hey.
Senny, you missed it. I just made an announcement that I'm about to be a grandfather. Let's clap again.
Oh my gosh. That's wonderful news.
My daughter's due in it's my daughter Rena. She's due in November, and we're all super excited about that. Uh,
Yes.
and thank now,
Finally.
now, oh, and I
Uh,
right, and that's what we was talking about that as well. You know, we don't want to go back into what we talked about, but yeah, finally, 58 years old, and we're going to be a grandfather. Cindy, I said to Miss Miko, and Miss Cindy, we're going. If you don't mind, if you could start over with the story. We're doing a story about the capsule that the recovery over the by the Titanic. But Cindy, Mama Harvey had a message for me. Uh, she said she's going away to Atlanta next month, and she requested to Miss Miko and to yourself to make sure you'll drop some coins in her pocket before she goes to Atlanta because she's 91 years old.
Ah, absolutely, Mama Harvey. Yes. Where is she going?
She's going to Atlanta
Oh, okay. Yes. When is she going to Atlanta?
next month. Now it's kind of weird, I think at
I love your
91 years
mom.
old, she's just saying she's actually getting what she can get, and I'm not mad at her, but I'm just relaying the message. So, uh, but Miss Miko is
I
reluctant to
got you,
come.
Mama Harvey. No worries. You're gonna enjoy your time down in the ATL. Okay, girl?
Okay. Well, Miss Miko is reluctant to go to the Bronx, New York. She even said it out of mouth. She said, "I'm from Brooklyn. We don't do the Bronx." She said that to Mama Harvey. I don't know how she's going to take that, but then she cleaned it up and she said, reluctantly, I head up to the hood. Miss Miko, do you want to clean that up real quick?
You don't.
You want the
Mama Harvey, I was just kidding. It was just jokes. I'm so sorry. I was just kidding. I will be honored to come to your home to visit you, Mama Harvey. So I will see
Yes.
you in a few weeks. Is that
Okay.
better?
There we go.
Cindy, when I
Yes.
said, Mama Harvey is the, mother of the church, and she's 91 years old. Let me give the floor to you to talk to Mama Harvey. Cindy J, Miss Miko goes, the first words out of her, Mama Harvey, don't worry, I got you. You got Cash App, I got you, son.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can do that, or you can send it to
See?
Shawn and he can bring it on behalf.
Right.
Shawn, you could always do that.
Right. Well,
You
and
don't
mom,
want to do that.
okay, mom, is my job done now because we have a whole entire show to do here. Uh, God,
Yes.
God bless Mama Harvey, but we're gonna move on. So there you go. And then CJ, we're gonna have I'm gonna get everybody together and we're gonna go to the hood and we're gonna do something. And I want most of these folks in the chat room to come up and show Mama Harvey some love. So we're gonna work on that for the next, month, a month and a half. We're gonna get some folks to come on up and see Mama Harvey. Okay, that's in the chat. All right, Cindy,
Okay.
God bless you, and good morning. Cindy, what's going on with Miss Miko? Started the story. I guess you can finish it so she can do her segments. But what's going on with the latest with that submarine?
Oh, okay. That's where you guys were at. Because I didn't know what I was coming into. Sorry about that. However, yes, the missing submarine is
Hold on,
no
Cindy.
longer.
Hold on.
What's wrong, Shawn?
Cindy, your skin's looking really clear. What's Cindy? Hold on. Well, see, bring the
Well,
face, bring your face a little closer, please.
it's
Oh my
not looking
gosh.
clear, Shawn, actually.
Cindy, are
I
you?
have a little I have a little problem going over here on my right,
Yeah,
on the
but
right
Cindy,
side of my face.
Cindy, you look like you got some kind of glow on there, like a penis kind of a glow. Have you been getting penis lately, CJ?
No, that is not what it is.
Miss Miko,
It's probably just my tan.
Miss Miko, look at the top of Cindy's forehead. Is there something
She's
going on up there?
popping, Shawn. Yes, she's popping.
I know you lying,
She's
Tamiko. I
glistening.
know
She's
you lying.
popping.
Hold on, wait a minute. Before we move on, hold on. Welcome to the show, guys. Like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Peace. Wait a minute. SennyJ, are you out there gallivanting with the penis over the last couple of weeks or something? What's going on? Because you know what, Miss Miko, before she answered that question, Cindy used to tell me all the tea and everything that she was doing and people she was having sex with and all that. She don't tell me none of that no more. I got to find all this out in public. I don't know what's going on. Everybody in the chat room, just for the record, Cindy don't talk to me no more. I don't know what's going on.
Oh
So
my
I gotta ask
gosh.
questions.
Shawn, I talk to you all the time, and I will let you know. I mean, I am outside.
She's off
It
the
is
porch.
summer. Summer is summering. Mine started a little bit before everybody else's, but that's all. Like, I'm outside. So there might be some encounters, but nothing to alert the chat room about.
Let's clap. Cindy J's getting penis. Oh my God.
Never did I
So
say that.
proud.
Never did I say that.
Cindy, congratulations.
I'm outside this summer. That's all.
Okay. All right.
Put in your applications now because
Ooh.
it's
Ooh.
going by fast.
Ooh. All right. Well, I'm excited for you, Cindy, because I could see it on your forehead. And congratulations.
Oh my
Miss
gosh.
Miko,
I'm
you can see some activity on her forehead before she starts this, right?
Cindy's happy.
That's probably my sunburn peeling off is what you're seeing.
Miss Miko, Miss Miko,
That's what it is. It's
you
my
think
sunburn. I have some vitiligo going on up top.
it's
Is that what it is? Okay.
That's exactly what it is.
I
That's
think you're
literally
getting slammed in the forehead with a penis, honestly.
Oh my gosh. She's not getting slammed in the forehead with a penis, Shawn.
slammed in the forehead.
She's not.
Not getting me tooed at home.
Uh,
Listen.
CJ, when the last time you got slammed with a penis on your forehead?
It's been a while, Shawn. I don't think I never had that happen actually before.
Okay, cool. Miss
But I'll
Miko,
keep it on my radar.
Miss Miko, when the last time you had a penis slammed on your forehead?
Yesterday.
Why are you in my business, Shawn?
Look at it. Cindy, look at Miss Miko. She like this.
I know. Like, she's married. She's getting a penis slammed on the forehead way more than I could ever even imagine to have happen in my lifetime. So, hats off to her. She's the real MVP here in these streets.
Miss Miko's forehead needs an oil change.
Oh my God.
I can't, Sean. You just need to mind people's business, okay?
Okay, cool.
Always somebody business.
All right. Cindy, continue on, guys. Welcome to the show, Any Place on Earth where you get your morning start right. It's Feel Good Friday. We're happy to be here. Where the hearts at in chat room. Hey, where the hearts at in chat room. Hey. She's the S to the E double N Y, and you can't deny she got the front page news, y'all.
Miss SennyJ. Hey.
Yes. So basically, of course, as you all know, we were following, I think that's where you were leaving off about this submarine that was lost, the Titan, that took 5 men down to go see it on Sunday night. Well, they are now saying that all 5 passengers on the missing Titanic submersible are dead after a catastrophic implosion. Following an urgent race to recover a 22-foot submersible, the company that led the mission said the men on board are dead. They said this is a very sad time for the entire explorer community and for each of the family members of those lost at sea. The debris found on the ocean floor about 1,600 feet from the bow of the Titanic was consistent with catastrophic loss of the pressure chamber in the submersible, said a U.S. Coast Guard admiral during a press conference. Coast Guard officials said it's too early to tell when the Titan imploded specifically. They said the families of the 5 people on board have been notified. They said that they had basically found it using a remote operated vehicle, and they're going to leave them operating on the seafloor around the Titanic and to investigate, because they said they found a debris field. So it's basically a bunch of components from the submersible. They said, again, our thoughts are with the families and making sure they have an understanding as best we can provide. They also said that they don't know whether the Coast Guard would be able to recover the bodies of the 5 passengers. And they said it's an incredibly unforgiving environment, given that they don't know when it imploded. Animals, of course, are going to eat it because protein like that is scarce on the ocean floor, as well as salt water can deteriorate bones as well. And if you have an implosion, that's an explosion. So it could be really hard to find, but they are going to, they said that they're going to be sending people home, but they're going to be continuing some type of recovery to find out what exactly happened. So it's very sad. This is actually, I know a lot of people were asking, has this the first time that this thing has ever made a voyage or whatever? It seems like they started building this thing in like 2008, 2009, but they didn't take their first voyage until 2021. And this is the 3rd time it's gone down. So it's gone down once in 2021 and once in 2022. And then this happened this year. And the one of the writers from The Simpsons, he was actually on it last year. And he was fine, but he did say that when they signed the waiver, it mentioned death like 3 times just on the first page. So right now they're saying that lawsuits are kind of tricky because the people on board knew the assumed risks, but also if the risks were given under false pretenses because they didn't know how dangerous the vessel was, it could make the waiver null and void and still subject them to lawsuits. So that's where we're at with it right now. R.I.P.
I had a catastrophic implosion back in 2009 in Webster Projects.
Here we go.
Apartment 4F.
Here we go.
I don't want to do it. Why do you make me laugh?
I'm not even doing it. Not even looking at them.
I mean, what are you supposed to do?
Bro, was ugly as hell too. So look at see what happens when your prophecy has come true. You was obsessed with the Titanic, and now you lie there with the rest of the, dead folks that are in that ship.
Right.
Uh, Bodies will never be recovered. That was shark meat.
Yeah.
Cindy just said it was abundance of protein.
Yeah. They're not getting that on the ocean floor down there.
That was
They're probably going crazy.
That was a horrific death. The
And they don't
capsule.
know when it happened. I feel like it happened the Sunday. These people could have been dead.
I think so. I think that it happened like almost immediately.
Yeah,
I don't think that they were alive all the time.
Yeah, I agree with both of you. I just think that this happened the moment that they lost contact with them. It was the moment that this thing imploded. And can you imagine, man? I hope this was a swift death and they didn't know it was going to happen, because this thing just really ripped apart and killed these folks, hopefully instantly. And the Canadian government had found it. They put some robots down there, and now I guess that everybody could go home. And our condolences go out to these billionaires, I guess. And they had some son, they had some boys on there, right? About 19, 20 years old, right?
His son is 19, yeah.
Right. So he's done. And there you go. The Mid-Atlantic has have taken the lives of these folks, and now these folks are part of the ecosystem.
I just hope they're not still hoping to take people down there, because there are people that still want to
go. Miss Miko,
it sounds like rich people problems. So
right, and Miss Miko, if
it's cool to be broke sometimes.
Yeah, but Miss Miko, would you sign a waiver that the first couple of sentences have the word death in it, like every other sentence? Would you even sign that paper in the first place?
Sure, my anxiety, the way it's set up, I'm not signing none of that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Cindy, would you sign a paper that have the word death on it in the first three sentences?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know, because I don't really be reading waivers. like I don't really read it. Like when we
kind of skim through it.
When we went to Costa Rica, right? And I did like that zip lining from like tower to tower. Like I was just like, okay, whatever.
Right.
So I mean, I might. It depends on how much I really want to do it. But yeah, that is kind of wild. But I probably would.
All right. Well, again, our condolences. But and you're right. We sign a lot of waivers. We don't read it. How many times have we got on any kind of entertainment equipment and signed a waiver and just got on it, and did a roller coaster, did whatever we did? You gotta be careful, because you can't sue nobody. There's no suing.
We don't sign waivers to like get on roller coasters and like planes and stuff, do we?
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
To get on roller coasters and planes?
Is that like implied in the ticket?
It's all the contract is in the ticket, everybody. Hello? Hello, the ticket. You hear Miss Miko? Even at the airport? Yes. Read your ticket. And on the ticket, it says, you crash, we're going to give you about $3,500 and you're done.
And they literally show you how you can try and survive in the beginning of every flight.
I hate when they do that.
I don't even listen. I don't even watch them. I have no idea where the flotation device is under the seat. No idea. I don't know how to use it. Right. I don't know how to. When they say the oxygen is going to come down, is it just in that cup? Like, I just breathe in that cup? Like, what? I have no idea what happens if something were to happen on that plane. That's why I never sit in the exit row. When they're like, are you able to help? I'm like, whoa, no. How did I get here? No.
Every time.
Do not put me in charge of opening any doors, nothing. I'm saving myself. That's it. I'm not helping nobody. Like,
Cindy, every time I sit by the exit door, they ask me if I'm willing to help everybody. I go, yes. That's never going to happen.
Save yourself.
I'm saving myself, but we're all going to die. And this would be my instructions to everybody before we hit before we crash. Everybody, we're dying. Okay. You're that you. You're that you, and me and every. Bye,
Uh-uh.
bye.
Exactly.
Mm-mm.
Sean is like, pray to whoever you go pray to.
Bye.
We're
It's
gonna
done.
die.
Woo! Make it sound. So we're gonna be jet fuel in a minute and dolphin meat.
Sean, you
Mm-mm.
are the last person I want at the exit row. Please stop taking that seat. Okay? They really should reserve those seats for like EMT and first responders
They should.
and stuff like that.
Sean,
Like,
what would you do if you're in the exit row? You know, there's this new thing going on now. People in the exit row, they're trying to open the door, the plane door, while a plane is flying. What if you're in the exit row and a big guy come and try to open the door? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna run to the back of the plane or the front of the plane. He can open up all the doors he want because you open up the doors, they suck you. The air sucks you right out of the plane. I'm gonna go somewhere and hide like a little bitch and try my best to survive the airplane. And again, that's why I keep telling you, everybody's talking about. I don't like the ride on Spirit Airline is the worst, and this airline is the worst. Everybody, I'm gonna give you some breaking news. Like I said before, all these carriers use the same six planes.
They do. Absolutely.
Same
It's
six
just
planes.
painted differently.
This plane painted different. Okay, the
Hmm.
service is different. Yeah, we get that. But when we have that, when we're on a plane and we're about to take off and we're taking off and you feel that thrust and you go into the air, you don't give a damn at that moment what airline you on. You
yeah.
want to hear those wheels clicking. And there's one, at least for me, there's one moment I go like this when the plane takes off. I go, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. My feet are not on the ground no more.
Oh my gosh.
You go, this is it, Sean?
That's it.
Mm-mm.
Well,
All right, what else you guys see?
we do. What else that I got?
And then, Cindy, after you do this one story, we're going to hand it over to Miko and her whole thing.
Okay.
Not her whole thing. Cardi B, remember I was talking to you guys about her. She had a few lawsuits that were going on. One of them was with the blogger Tasha K. And the other one was the guy that was accusing her of using one of her first mixtapes that she put out, Gangsta Bitch, I think, like volume 1 or 2 or something. But she's sitting with her legs open and there's a guy in between her legs and he has like this big tiger tattoo on his back. Well, um he had sued her saying that he was having trouble in his home life and he was having trouble at work because of this noticeable tattoo that he has. Well, come to find out, they found that um they sided with her and she's to be paid $350,000. Um, the lawsuit, which Cardi ultimately won, was related to the cover of her 2016 mixtape, Gangsta Bitch Music Volume 1, in which body art model Kevin Brophy Jr. claimed Cardi used his back art tattoo and likeness without his permission. Brophy had originally sued Cardi for $5 million, but the jury ultimately sided with Cardi. Brophy then filed to overturn the verdict, but on December 28th, U.S. District Judge Cormac Carney ruled that the request came too late and lacked merit. Brophy then filed for a new trial, according to documents, and said he wanted another chance to convince the jury that Cardi B, quote unquote, humiliated him with the cover, claiming Cardi committed misconduct during her time on the witness stand after going back and forth with Brophy's legal representation. They're saying that Cardi repeatedly engaged in theatrics, refused to answer basic questions, impermissibly disclosed privileged and confidential settlement communications, and generally acted with total disregard and disrespect for the jury's time and the formal nature of the proceedings, said Brophy's lawyers. However, the judge stood firm and demanded Brophy begin paying Cardi's legal fees despite this filing. Um, So yeah, now this likely means Cardi's legal counsel was in the process of formally filing a demand for repayment. Because Brophy's attorneys told the judge not only would Cardi's rapper's legal fees be reimbursed, but he'd be voluntarily ending his efforts to push for a new trial. So this is seemingly over, and she's due another check. And she still has to get 4 million from the blogger who said she had herpes. So
Mm.
bloop. Y'all better stop playing around with Cardi B because she's winning these court cases.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
let's never forget that Cardi B, I say this all the time. She's from the Bronx, New York. And there's a lot of legends from the X. Now, let me just follow this. She used his tattoo on her album.
Well, yeah, it was his tattoo, but it wasn't him. But also, she didn't know where the image came from. Seemingly, this seems like some type of image that can be found
Right,
wherever online. Like
right,
the image wasn't exclusive to his tattoo. It just happened that it happened like that.
right. So, bro, listen. See, once again, the thirst is real. The thirst is real. You
Mhm.
see, you played yourself because see, you could have got in touch with Cardi and say, "Hey, listen, man, that's my image and that's my tattoo, and what can I do to help?" And yeah, man, if you don't mind, maybe you could give a few dollars, or can I go on tour? Can I do this? Can you try to profit off of this? And you don't even own your own tattoo, dummy. And
Yeah,
you
like
and you want to sue Cardi B. Right now, you should know not to sue Cardi B, because of what the other young lady's going through. What's her name? The other girl that Cardi sued?
Tasha K.
Tasha
Tasha
K.
K. Tasha K, bro.
She's still
Are you
going strong.
watching the news? Are you woke, my friend? You don't mess with Cardi B. She's a beast. Now you got to pay her legal fees when she's worth $45 billion.
Yeah.
You're a stupid man.
Mm-hmm.
You flip this. You try to get some personal gain out of it when you could have developed a dope relationship with Cardi B and maybe took you to a whole nother level with your tattoo.
Yeah. I would be embracing that. Like, yeah, that's me. And it wasn't even you, bro. But I'd be saying it was me if I had the same tattoo.
Like that's an easy one, bro. You want $4 or $5 billion because she's used your image. No, you don't. It doesn't work that way. You can establish a relationship with this young lady and Cardi B. You never know. She probably would have took another piece of your ink or your tattoos and publicized it, and you could have went to a whole nother level with it. But no, you wanted the money. You wanted Cardi B's money, and Cardi is not playing. This chick, Tasha K, is hiding underneath a rock in the Galapagos Islands right now.
Yeah.
This chick,
Cardi ain't playing with her.
she's not playing, and Cardi wants her money.
Period.
Let's clap for
I,
Cardi B.
and all she gonna do is take that money and buy herself another Birkin bag. She loves the bag.
Mm-hmm.
And shout
And
out
she's
to the
gonna post it online.
shout out to the Queen Cardi. Remember back in the day, she left that love in hip hop, and we thought she was crazy. She was like, "I'm out of here. I'm a superstar. I got
She
no."
sure did. She
She said, "I don't
called
got."
it.
Right. She said, "I ain't got no time for this mess. I'm gonna go global and blow up." And she did everything that she said. And I am so happy. I'm a big Cardi B fan, and God bless you.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Cardi B.
Yes, love her.
All right,
Yeah,
Miss Miko, we're gonna turn it over to you for a minute. Everybody, let's clap for the Queen, Miss Miko.
Hey
yeah, my
y'all.
girl, coming with something for us. Yes, girl. Oh wait,
What you got
Oh,
for
let
us?
me see if I can find it, Sean. Hold on.
now let me see
I
if I
was
can
all
find
into
it.
that. Oh, okay. Oh,
Let's put a
wait.
pause. Let's put a pause on that, okay?
On what?
Yes,
What I said?
get into it. She
You
said
said
I
you
was
want.
all into it.
No,
Oh, yeah. Put a pause
she
on
said,
that.
let me see. She said, let me see if I could find it. I'm for sure you have experience in that.
Anyway, y'all, in today's installment of Silly Crime That Will Cost You Time, we're going to go down to my friends down in Georgia. A Georgia murder suspect was tracked down after leaving his cell phone behind at a dine and dash scene. A Georgia man wanted for murder was busted after he left his cell phone and a photo of his face on the lock screen at the restaurant where him and his friend had dined and dashed. Brian Garfield Fort and pals walked out of the Juicy Crab in Cobb County without paying their bill of $110. The restaurant called the police. When the police arrived, they found Fort's phone in the booth where he's been sitting. The phone's lock screen was a selfie photo of him. Investigators learned that he was wanted for a murder charge. A restaurant employee snapped a picture of their license before taking off and shared it with police. Within hours, the license plate reader got a hit on Fort's car in Brookhaven, Georgia, where he was taken into custody. He's currently being held in DeKalb County Jail on $150,000 bail and charges of murder, theft by receiving stolen property, possession of a firearm, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. So if you're going to do the crime, do not make your lock screen be your face and leave your phone at the scene. That's crazy. So that's my story, guys.
So he was wanted for attempted murder.
Yes, and him and his friends went out and ate and left the restaurant, but he left his phone there on the table. And they found the phone and sent out his picture, and he was caught the same day.
Right.
That would be something that I would do.
Right.
You do be leaving a lot of stuff behind, SennyJ.
I do.
All the
so
time.
I can totally feel him like this. But I don't have my lock screen as my face. Like, I feel like, and Miss Miko has that too. Like, I just feel like people that have that is like, come on. Like,
we had that conversation on the boat. I'm like, am I a narcissist?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Maybe low key. Wait
a minute. Before we get into the stupid, silly crime, Miss Miko, Miss Miko has she has to put her face to her phone to unlock her phone?
No, her lock screen, like the picture on her lock screen, like when her phone goes to sleep, is a picture of herself.
Are you serious, bro?
Multiple pictures of herself. It's like a slideshow of herself.
Are you serious?
Like, of course, my lock screens are pictures of my children.
Right.
They are the light of my life.
Right. And SennyJ.
But apparently for Miss Miko,
and SennyJ, my lock screen is a picture of my wife and I.
Oh,
you see?
You see?
And Miss Miko has a plethora of pictures of herself.
It's a carousel.
She don't give a damn about these kids or her husband.
My daughter grown. She a grown woman. I ain't got no time.
But so what? She's still very beautiful, and she's not worthy of the lock screen.
She's grown.
And how long? Wait a minute. Hold on. How long has the Miko's lock screen been in play with the pictures of yourself? How long has that been going on?
It's always been like that.
As long as I've known her. Yeah. Every time I glance over that phone, I see her looking back at me.
So Miko, are you serious right now?
Am I a narcissist, Shawn? Are you gonna call me a narcissist?
No, I'm not. Not yet. Not yet. I'm trying to save you from yourself.
It's my phone. Why can't I have a picture of me on my phone? It's my phone.
But it's like something that you look at all the time.
You see your face.
It's my phone.
Miss Miko, you see your face. You're wearing your face.
But it's my phone.
You're wearing your freaking face. You know what your freaking face looks like. Can we get some background barn or anything, something different other than your face on your phone?
Like
my phone.
Anything?
Mm-mm.
I think there is something to be said about people that do that. Like,
oh my God.
Come on.
Chat room, what y'all think?
I look like putting a picture?
Chat room have a picture of yourself on your phone? Put a number one in the comments right now. Let's go.
Okay. Put a number one in the comments if you have a picture of yourself as your lock screen.
Let's go.
I don't know. I think that's
that's weird, Miss Miko.
It's
a little weird. Cringy. It's a little cringy.
It's
like, how does Mike? What's on Mike's lock screen?
Yeah, what's on his screen?
Like, is this a family thing?
What's on Mike's phone?
On his screen, it's my daughter and his daughter. It's the kids.
Right.
Aww.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. You see, but Miss Miko, you see, Miss Miko, you see.
Damn, them kids, you gonna feed in.
Give a damn about them kids.
But Miss Miko, do you see where we going with this?
Yeah. Like, that's great of Mike to have that.
Shout out to Mike.
And I'm sure he rotates the kids out and puts you on there sometimes.
No, he took me off. I was on there. He was like, "You don't got no pictures of me on there. I'm taking you off." And he took me off.
Okay.
Okay.
You made it feel some type of way,
that,
girl.
So,
here's
so
the thing. I didn't even care. I still didn't put him on my screen. I don't care.
See, now, yep. Now you're drinking the narc juice.
Yeah, see?
Now you're drinking the narc juice.
Ooh, Cindy, you started a mess.
Now you. No,
it was an observation.
No.
Wow, maybe, because I thought I was doing something wrong. Because I love Miss Miko. You know what I'm saying? She dresses fly. She always out. She in the place to be. I'd be like, okay, I'm trying to be like her. I'm trying to be on her type of wave. So when I seen her pictures on her lock screen, I'm like, oh, dope. Like, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I need to take these kids off.
No. SennyJ,
maybe I need to be like,
SennyJ.
Are you on your kids' lock screen? No.
SennyJ.
No, I'm not.
SennyJ.
Exactly. You're not on your kids' lock
My
screen.
son has like basketballs on there, and my daughter, she has herself.
Right.
Oh, I love her.
But that makes sense. She's a teen. That makes sense. She's a teenager. SennyJ. Like, I don't want you to go down Narcville, because that's where Miss Miko is. Miss Miko, when you said that Mike yielded and he was done and he took you off, and now one time did you even say, you know what, let me throw my beloved husband on that screen? Have you ever put Mike on the screen even one time?
He's my Facebook profile picture.
We're not talking about your Facebook profile. We're talking about your phone. Yo, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, she don't even use
that. I got to exercise for you. I want you to take off all the.
I will not. I'm adding more today. I will not.
She's adding more to the rotation, so she don't see.
Adding more.
She wants to add more. She will not see the same picture of herself ever. It will constantly be a plethora of Miko.
Yo, Miko, you don't get enough of Miss Miko. Can you put Mike up there? What's your freaking problem, bro? Like,
when's Mike's birthday? Can you put him up for that month on your phone?
Next year. I got him next year, February.
Do you know his birthday?
March. March.
Do you know? Mike about to choke her ass. Do you know his birthday?
Is Mike home?
Is Mike there? Yo, Mike.
It's in March. It's in March.
Yo, Mike. Do you know your husband's cell phone number by heart?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I mean, that's all that needs to be done.
Put a number in the chat room. Is Miss Miko doing way too much?
Oh my, y'all better not turn on me. Y'all better not.
Put a number 2.
You brought up the story.
You brought it up. We brought it up. You the one who brought this mess up, and we trying to clean it up. Miss Miko, please take your face off your phone, please.
Not happening. Not gonna happen.
You don't see anything. You don't see this is like abnormal.
Look, I'm looking at it now. No.
So you
like,
pick up,
still looking good.
So you pick up your phone. You pick up your phone, and your face is on your phone.
Yes, I have to open my phone.
And you don't see anything wrong with this.
No, it's like going down memory lane. Like, oh, I remember where I was when I took that picture. I remember that day. Where is that shirt? It's like that.
You see how many times you said I?
I said it once.
You said it twice. Miss Miko, take everybody in the chat room. Should Miss Miko take her pictures off her phone? Put a number 1 in the chat room. She take a picture of herself off her phone. Put a number 2. She should give it a break.
Nope.
Thank you, Cindy, for bringing this up, because we're here to help you.
I just wanted to know if I was doing it wrong. I didn't.
Cindy, oh,
I love her lock screen. I loved looking at it. I was like, ooh, what picture is that? Like, it's definitely a conversation starter for sure.
I'm gonna get you. Look at you.
Yo, Miko,
You can
put
tell I
some
want to be
ducks
like
on
her.
your
Look, we're
screen
wearing the same
tomorrow.
color. I love her.
All right.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, thank you guys. We appreciate you. Today was a great show. A Feel Good Friday, only place on earth where you get your morning started right. We give Miss Miko the last word, but Cindy, I'm going to yield my time to you before you yield your time to Miss Miko. And guys, we thank y'all so much for tuning in, and we truly appreciate y'all. And God bless. Cindy, you have the floor.
I don't have anything to say. It has been so great spending this week with you guys, and I can't wait for next week.
Oh, next week is turn up time. Yes.
Yes.
We'll have
And guys,
plenty of
remember
stories
we're
for you
on this
all.
little summer break, so we come, a couple of days out the week you'll see us. One day you won't, one day you will. So we'll definitely keep y'all on, in tune on what we're doing. And God bless. All right, Miss Miko, you got the last word.
Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Have a good weekend. Ow! Ow! I'll be dropping them jewels on y'all, a little sprinkle.
Thank you for that.
All right. One more time, Miss Miko, if you don't mind.
Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible.
There you go. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. We see you next week, and God bless y'all. We are out of here. Let's wave, guys. We're out of here.
Bye.
Later.